Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a budget with me, and today I'll be budgeting $1,250. Let's get right into this video. I can't wait to show you guys how I will be budgeting my paychecks in 2024. So I have my inserts in my A5 planner. So I have a finance section here. So I have a list of all of my bills. And then here we get into the monthly income and the monthly bills. So first I will be starting off by writing the paycheck up here under monthly income. So there are only 4 lines. I have Logan's paycheck, my YouTube paycheck, and also Etsy. YouTube is once a month, but everything else we get paid bi-weekly. So I'm gonna need more lines, but I think instead of adding another sheet of paper, I'm just going to write, so today we'll be budgeting Logan's first paycheck. So I'm gonna write Logan paycheck number 1, and then I'll put like a little slash, and then I'll write Logan's paycheck number 2 when we get the second one. And then for the amount, we will be budgeting $1,250. So I'll just put a slash here and a slash here, then I'll write number 2, and then whatever amount that is in the next budget with me when I budget his paycheck. So that's good for that. Next, I'm going to fill in this little debt payoff section right here. So I had a little sticky note because I had to write down our current balances for our debt. So on January 1st, I made sure I checked so that the numbers were right. So for category, I'm just gonna write our names. Actually, for mine, I'm gonna write Best Buy credit card since that's what mine is. So we're gonna write Logan's because in this video, we are just budgeting his paycheck. So if you want to see mine, make sure you stay tuned. Next week, I will have my paycheck, my budget with me, and cash stuffing up on my channel. So balance is $144. So the payment, we are actually going to be budgeting $144 today. I'm not going to fill this part in yet, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could. We are going to pay off all his debt, the $144 left that we have, so we can be done. So I'm just going to write $144 here. Once I pay it, I will put a check mark, and then the new balance will be $0. All right, so that is it for that. I'm gonna keep my little sticky note in here for myself just until I fill mine out. All right, next we get into these sinking funds pages, and how I'm going to be using this is this one. I'm gonna write all of our sinking funds that we will stuff, or yeah, I guess that we will stuff in the month. I'm not gonna put anything for this planned section. I don't want to plan anything and then like not meet that goal because then I'll get sad. So I'm just going to use this balance section to keep track of how much money is in our sinking funds at the end of each month. So for January, I can see we have $200 in Christmas, for example. Then February, we have $300. So I can see that we saved $100 for the whole month. So that's how I'm going to be using that. Same with the saving challenges, but I'm going to go into the cash planning sheets so that we can start budgeting. I'm going to take this out so it's a little bit easier. For the month, it is January. And then I'm going to write in here somewhere that this is Logan's paycheck 1. And also, there is no spot to put the total amount you're budgeting, so I'm going to write that down also. Let me go ahead and get my envelopes out so we can start budgeting. First category is rent. And rent will get $395. Car payment is going to get $216. I guess I should get my calculator out also so I can keep track of the money. I haven't done a budget with me in a while, so I kind of forgot. All right, so $12.50 minus $3.95 minus $2.16. Next is car insurance. Which is getting $120. Internet will get $54. Skipping utilities, phone is getting $40. Subscriptions will get $16. And then we're gonna go into debt and pay off the remaining balance, which is $144. All right, I'm gonna stuff savings and also emergency. So each of those will get $5. Did I subtract that out? I forgot. Let me restart. Okay, so that is going to be it for this binder. Next, I'm going to do variable expenses. So gas will get $60. And then spending is going to get $30. And then I'm gonna go into my brown binder. In here I have envelopes that we use quite often. So I had somebody ask this before when they were watching Logan's budget with me. I don't stuff groceries because he doesn't pay for groceries. I pay for groceries because he has all of these other car bills, car payments that I don't have, and he also puts more towards rent than I do. I stuff utilities, he stuffs the internet. It just, yeah. So I stuff groceries. So I will not be budgeting that in this video because this is Logan's paycheck and not mine. So I feel like I need to explain everything that I feel like some of you guys already know because you've been watching my channel for a while, but I do always get new subscribers, so I feel like I should start explaining some more things that they may not know. So let's go into household. There's nothing in there, so I'm gonna put 30. Next is health. I have a good amount in here. I have 50, so I will just put 10. Next is pet care. Pet care does not have anything, so it will get 20. I feel like I'm always running super low on this envelope now that I have 2 cats. So tomorrow is Logan and I's 5-year anniversary. I don't know what we're doing. I don't have any plans. He said he has some plans. So I don't plan on stuffing this because there are other ones I want to stuff. So if he has plans for that, then I'm just not going to worry about it. We also have $30 in our spending that we can use to do something. And also his paycheck is more than this, but he does take out some money as a buffer for his checking because we're trying to build that up. I don't think I've mentioned that, but if he planned something, he would have taken it out the paycheck already, which is completely fine with me because this amount is still enough to cover our bills and use for me to stuff all of our other envelopes. So I don't really care. It's his money. So I'm just not gonna stuff date night. I'm gonna go into long day, which will get $10. So So a long day is for if we have a long day and we don't want to cook and we just want to go out to eat and we don't have anything left in our spending, then I'll use long day. But right now, what I'm planning on using this envelope for is when I go to Japan. I'm going to be coming back like late Saturday night, and I'm not going to want to meal plan or do groceries or make Logan do that. So we're just going to go out to eat, order food until we can go get groceries again. So I'm trying to stuff this envelope. And also we may go to Kentucky with Logan's family for the 4th of July weekend. We'll be coming back on a Sunday. I don't want to go get groceries Sunday night after we come back, like it's too much. So then that week or first couple days we'll just order food again. So just to make it easy on myself, because I don't want to stress out about that. So that's what this is for. Next is gifts. Gifts will get $10. And that is it for this binder. Next is sinking funds. All right, so the first envelope is medical. Medical is getting 10. Dental is getting 5. Car maintenance is going to get 10. Car registration is going to get 10. Pet emergency is also going to get 10. And then the other one is Christmas. We are starting now to save for Christmas this year because in 2023 we didn't have any money for anybody. So we also did have kind of like a lot of debt and other things we were trying to save up for. So Christmas is getting 10. All right, so I have $30 left, and I did that because Logan wanted me to put $30 into one of his envelopes. I made him some envelopes. He already had envelopes that I made him, but I made new ones and I added new categories. So he wants to save up for a PC, so that's like very expensive. Like not like a laptop, not like a computer, like a gaming system. So he wants to put $30 into there. So now I have 0, and I will show you guys. I already showed these in a different video. I will show you guys the envelopes that I made him really quick because I actually am going to put them in a different binder. So I've just been storing them in this cloth and paper dust bag. So here are the envelopes that I made for him. And I used to just have his envelopes in this brown binder, but it started getting full. And so I just bought this black one from Amazon. So I will be setting this up in my cash stuffing. So if you're interested in seeing that, it'll be in my cash stuffing tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. All right, so that is it for the cash planning part, except I do need to do the denominations. Rent is getting $395, so I need 3 100s, 150, 2 20s, and 1 5. Car payment is getting $216, so I need 2 100s, a 10, a 5, and a 1. So if you're new to cash stuffing, that is how you do the denominations, just so that you know which bills you need to pull out. So for some, we don't pull out in cash because we just keep them in our checking. So like his phone payment will stay in his checking, so I'm not going to do anything for that. Same with gas, because he just pays with his card at the pump. So those I'm going to skip, but the rest I will do. I just made a mistake. So I'm going to white that out real quick. Dental needs 5 and I put 10. All right, so now that I am done doing the denominations, I'm just gonna add them up to see the total amount. So for 100s, I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's no spot to write like how much that is. So I'm just gonna write it underneath. So if I need 7 100s, that's a total of $700. For 50s, I need 2. So that's 100. For 20s, I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 180. For 10s, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 130. For 5s, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30. For 1s, I need 8, 9, 10. So that's $10. All right, so then on the bottom for the total, I'm just going to add up all these numbers, which I already know is 1,250 because I was subtracting from that number. So I'm gonna put that, but that is not the amount that I need to pull out in cash because $40 for a phone and $60 for gas is staying in the checking account. So 40 plus 60 is 100. So this should be super easy. So that should be 1,150 that I need from the bank. So then I'm just gonna add these up to make sure it matches this. Which it does, so we didn't make any mistakes, which is awesome. So that is it for the cash planning sheet. So now after that, I would fill out a teller slip. So like this one is available on my Etsy shop. So for the quantity, that's the numbers right here that you would put. And then for the amount, you would put these numbers. I hope you guys can see. Let me explain that again. I can't see my phone, so I don't know if I'm out of frame. For the quantity, you would put these numbers on top. And then for the amount, you would put these numbers right here. So I believe that is all for this budget with me. Let me go back and look in these inserts. Oh, I do want to fill out the sinking funds. So basically, the sinking funds that I'm only going to keep track of are like the ones in this black binder because I'm saving up for these categories over like a long period of time. I don't really need to keep track of how much monthly I have in my envelope for like pet care or household. I don't care to do that. So I do want to write down, like, I guess I do want to keep track of long day, maybe gifts. So from long day down, I want to keep track. So let me go ahead and write those really quickly. All right, so there are other envelopes that I want to keep track of that are not on here, but when I do my other budget with me and when I do budget for those, I will just add them on the bottom. It doesn't matter that they're not in the same order right here as they are in my binder. That doesn't really matter to me. So like, for example, I do need to save up money in my envelope for Japan. So that would be like after Christmas, but before PC, because that's a different binder. That's Logan's binder. I would want it after Christmas, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to add it later, like down below. So at the end of every month, I will do like a monthly update and fill this part out and then compare it to the previous month. But for January, I can't compare it to the previous month because I did not keep track in December. But I will still do a video showing you guys like how this page will turn out and how I plan on using it. So that is all for this budget with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and hopefully I can stick to making budget with me's for every cash stuffing because I quit making budget with me's. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.